Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this safe space that allows you to tap in your inner power. My name is Emily Minetti, and this is my first video in English. I was actually taking a walk the other day, and right now I'm trying to listen to my intuition more and letting my intuition guide me in my creative process. And so I was walking, and I love to take walks. I love nature a lot. It brings me a lot of peace, and it allows me to ground myself. And I remember this was a couple of weeks ago. I remember that week I was going to post a video about the same topic I'm going to talk about today, but in Spanish. And then I remember thinking out of nowhere, and this is how intuition works. I remember thinking, why don't you do it in English too? And I said, you know what? Hell yeah, let me do it. And so I decided to share my thoughts and my wisdom and my truth in both languages, English and Spanish. So with that being said, today I want to talk about confidence, the unshakable confidence. And this is a topic that for a long time, when I was little, when I was growing up, I used to think about a lot. I remember that I always had a lot of courage, and I can tell that in a lot of times in my life, I used to have this attitude of fake it till you make it. Like I remember not feeling so confident within, but my attitude was always confident. And to get to that place that I'm at today just really makes me happy that I get to feel this inner certainty about myself, about my path, about my purpose. So here's the thing about confidence. It's a choice, just like any other thing. It is a choice. You decide that you're confident. It's a state of mind. But to get to that level, to that understanding of what confidence really is, there's a lot of self-work involved that you have to do. You have to be able to hold a lot of truth about yourself. Because yes, we know that confidence is feeling good about yourself. It's feeling certain about yourself. And usually we feel most confident when everything is going well in our lives, when everything is aligning, when everything is going our way. But what about the moments that the opposite is happening, when things are not going our way? When everything seems like it's falling apart, nothing is working out. What about those moments? How much confidence and faith do you have in those moments? How much certainty within yourself do you have in those moments? I think confidence and faith are like cousins, because you really have to believe that somebody up there likes you, that things are really aligning for you, even if you don't see it. I think that is the real confidence, when you're not able to see your desires in front of you, when you cannot yet touch them or see them, but you still have this certainty within you that it's on the way, that it will happen for you. Confidence is confiding in you, is knowing that you have something in you that it's going to take you wherever you want to go. Confidence is to confide in your inner power, in your potential. And to get to that level of certainty within yourself, you must face your truth. You must go in and accept and discover and dive deep within you and discover those flaws and accept yourself in all your aspects. Being able to be brutally honest with who you are, with the good and the bad, and still understanding that you're still enough. For me, confidence is the knowing that despite your flaws or your mistakes, you are that girl, because you mean good, because your heart is pure. And for you to find that confidence, that quiet certainty within you, you must be able to give yourself room to feel insecure. Even when you accept and you own that you are feeling insecure about something, that actually makes you confident, because you're not running away from yourself. You're not running away from your truth. And when you get to that level of deepness within you, to accept, to see all your layers, everything that makes you you. From that point, you're only going up, because there's not gonna be anybody that can make you feel inferior or can make you doubt yourself if you already know what's in there, if you already have seen it all, if you have been able to give yourself the time and the space to be face to face with everything that makes you you. For me, confidence goes beyond feeling safe or feeling great about yourself all the time. Like, there is no amount of money, and money is amazing, thank God for money, but there's not amount of wealth, there's not amount of luxury, there is not amount of designer clothes or a designer bag that can make you feel confidence. But I'm talking about real certainty within you in who you are. Now, all of that is good. All of that is amazing, to have luxury, to be able to experience the finest things in life, and especially when you are the one working hard to be able to give yourself these experiences. But who are you? How valuable do you feel if you lose all of that? That's why confidence and feeling enough from within is unshakable, because there is no external factor that can affect how you feel about yourself inside. Where is your confidence when things are not going your way? When things are going south? Are you confident in those moments to embrace the chaos, to deal with your emotions, and to still remain calm and certain, because you have that deep knowing that even if it might seem in your reality that you're failing, you have that deep knowing that no matter what's going on, things are shifting for you. Because a lot of times when things are not going our way, we are usually playing victim, thinking, why is this happening to me? But let me tell you something. Let me stop you right there. You own your decisions. They got you to where you're at. Your decisions, your choices, you choosing to play the victim, you choosing everything but to be confident, but to embrace and take responsibility for your life and your choices that got you to wherever you are. It's not going to solve anything. What's going to help you is to choose to be confident and to tell yourself, hey, even though things are not going our way, even though we made mistakes, though we're failing right now, I own this. We own this. And we're going to learn from it. And from here, we're only going up. To refuse to quit. To believe in yourself. To show up for yourself. Even if you don't have motivation. But you know where you want to be. So you keep going. And that is confidence in partnership with faith and coherence. In order for you to transform your reality or become a confident person from within, you must create coherence and believe in things that you're not able to see right now. Believe that you're going to achieve whatever you want to achieve. But have coherence. Like, you cannot be working on being confident and discovering all the raw parts of who you are and your flaws, but go outside and speak down on yourself or not set boundaries with people. This happens to a lot of empaths, a lot of people with a lot of empathy. We're always trying to victimize people. Like, who are we to think that people cannot deal with their stuff? Somebody that's confident knows that they must operate in all occasions, or at least try, from their power. And that others are able to do that too. That the same way that you take care of yourself, that you're working on yourself, that you invest in your knowledge, reading books, in your inner work, others have the same capacity to do so. That you're not here to save anybody. You're only here to save yourself. and be able to have and create the best reality for yourself. A person that's confident, that knows their value from within, will stop immediately to settle for less in relationships, in jobs, anything. That person knows their value and their power and their capacity to experience the finest things in life, the healthy relationship, a job that they're passionate about, their dream reality. And in order for you to achieve anything in life, you must align your heart with your mind. And this is tricky. It is tricky because of our limiting beliefs. You have to have the vision. You have to be confident about the vision, about the things that you want to achieve, but also put the feeling as if you already have those things, because God put that idea in your mind. And be grateful and connect the feeling with the vision. Be confident about it as if you already have whatever you want to achieve. Think about it throughout your day and mix that with good feelings, happy feelings. Oh my gosh, thank God I achieved this. Say things like that in your mind. Oh my God, I'm so blessed. Thank you. That is magical. That will get you to where you want to be. But I say it gets tricky because usually when we're up to something, when we are trying to conquer something, and we're not yet where we want to be, but we're also not where we were before, and we have this deep knowing that all of those things are gonna happen for us, we're in this season of creating momentum, right? And usually what happens, and this is something that I experienced, I'm feeling very confident about taking a step in whatever I want to achieve, but those limiting beliefs start popping up because it's going to show in your body. Usually when a limiting belief pops up for me, I feel it in my chest. I feel anxious and I start having doubts about whatever I'm trying to do. In that exact moment is when coherence comes in. You must come back to a calm state, because confidence is calm. Confidence is certain, it's quiet, it's deep knowing that you trust, that you confide in yourself, in your ability, in your power to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So when those limiting beliefs pop up for you, you must come back to a state of calmness, of ease, because you have to have coherence in the frequencies and messages that you're putting out there to the universe, or the energy that you're putting out there to God. You must be very careful, because if you're confident about anything that you want to achieve, you can be doubting yourself. But of course, we're human beings. We're going to have limiting beliefs, and all of that is completely human. But always try to stop whatever you're doing and try to come back to a state of calm and peace, because there is where confidence is at. Something that I do when those limiting beliefs start popping up in my head and my mind, and I start feeling anxious and I start feeling this uncomfy feeling in my chest or pressure in my chest, I immediately stop what I'm doing, because best believe I'm going to achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve, and I'm not letting those limiting beliefs get in the way of that. I tell myself in those moments, this is just a limiting belief, this is not my reality, and I breathe in and out until I calm down. Sometimes it's not quick, it's not fast, but you must try your best to come back to a relaxed state. A confident person is certain about the fact that they're capable to achieve anything they set their mind to. And this was it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of the video, or if something that I said resonated with you. Don't forget to like this video, and if you want to see more content like this one, subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next one.